As you can probably see around me, it is kind of like a whiteout. I was out plowing just earlier, but I'll end up going back out later. I am out playing around, checking the roads, enjoying my time off of work, because I worked for about 6 hours last night. But I'm going to flip you guys around and so you guys can see what I see. The camera's not really doing it justice, to be honest with you. I appreciate everyone stopping in. Hit that thumbs up, please, if you could. Show me some support. Leave a comment, and I will answer the best I can, because I'm driving, and I really don't want to pay attention too much to the live chat. I appreciate everyone. Hopefully some people stop in and say, hey, 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 campfires and snow tires, instead of campfires and dirty tires. But I get it, I get it, I get it. I appreciate everyone. Who we got in here? Lawrence, I appreciate it. Hey, 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 hey. Wait a second. What the hell is that? Hi. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not really paying attention to the chat as much as I should be, but here. How about that? Got you on a mount. I wish you guys could really see this, how bad it is out here, honestly. Well, I don't know if I can give you expert advice, but go ahead and I'll try to do the best I can to answer your question. What's that? Jimmy boy. What advice do you need? My water is frozen. Well, are you renting or do you own a house? I always leave my water trickling because I live out in the country between two lakes. It's hard to determine where it's frozen at. I'm not for sure if you have copper lines or PEC lines to your basement, or do you live in a modular, or a lot of times I just leave the water trickling in the shower, and especially when it's this cold out. Oh, I live in a mobile home. I live in a double wide. Yeah, I used to have that trouble with my kids doing that a lot. Leave them open. And is your PEX underneath your mobile home or inside? Because I stopped that. I put all my PEX on the baseboards of my house. Yeah, it was a little work to not have frozen PEX anymore. Yeah, my kid would get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, and he would shut the water off, and I would get up in the morning to go take a shower, and it was frozen, and I got tired of that. You have some source of heat, like a electric heater or something like that, or is it all frozen? Oh, underneath? That ain't a big deal. It is a big deal if you're gonna crawl up underneath there, but the only line that I have exposed is the pump coming out of the ground, but it's all been heat taped, temperature controlled, so I don't have to worry about it. Plus I got all that foam around it, insulation too. So obviously you have a pump house, or are you on city water? The wind is blowing pretty darn good. Did you catch that, Lawrence? I didn't know. Oh, hang on a second here. I'll try to read what you got. Outside park seems frozen rust. Good city water. Well, personally, got some type of heat source, I would take off one of those side panels down there underneath your skirt, you know, around it, and throw some heat underneath there for a little bit. I also have a register that I can open for underneath my place, just because I was tired of freezing. But I keep it closed now because I haven't had no trouble. That would be my guess to start out, would be to open up one of them skirts, if you can, on the side down at the bottom. Especially if you know where the water is coming into your unit. That would be my best guess on it. It's probably, hopefully you got heat tape coming off the pump, the main pump pipe that's coming into your place. Oh, okay. You have it, the heat tape. Yeah, I love those things, especially when the ones that are pressure switched. I usually just put that aluminum tape around it and I leave it plugged in, and it's always done pretty good for me. I replaced it like 2 years ago. I replace it every 2 years regardless if it's broken or not. And I save it, and then what I do is, if I know any of my friends that have that same issue, I just donate it to them because it's not that expensive. I mean, I ain't wealthy, but I ain't broke either. I'm happy broke. That's the way I tell everybody. I ain't rich, I ain't poor, I'm happy broke. My bills get paid, and sometimes I have a little extra cash in my pocket, but I give most of my money to my wife. She handles everything, and if I need something, I just use my card. But anyways, that would be best option. Honestly, if you have that access panel, which that's what I have, one of them access things, I always check underneath there. Like today, I think it's like 10 out, but with the wind chill, it's like minus 25 where I'm at. Well, PEX is pretty forgiving. Can it bust? Yes, by all means. And I'd be worried about it too, because then that can be costly, especially if you're unable to do the work yourself and you don't have all the fittings and the crimpers, and it can be costly. I would definitely get some type of heat source underneath there. If I was you, that's the best advice I can give to you, as one homeowner to another one. Yeah, see, years ago, my pipes were underneath my modular home, and they did burst on me, and I don't know, it was probably about $4,000 by the time I bought all the fittings and the tools, and I bought too much though. I overspent, and then I did take some of it back, but I did all it myself, and it was a learning process for me, I can tell you that for sure, because I've never done it before. And of course, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and then I ended up drilling holes and putting it all along the floor there, and I made like a little, I don't know, a little shelving unit over it, so it's not exposed anymore. That's okay. It happens. Sorry guys. But yeah, if that was me, I would definitely be trying to get some type of a heat tape around them, or you know, with this weather the way we have it anymore, I don't know where you're located, it's none of my business, but I know where I'm at. We're gonna have a warm-up coming up. Hang on a minute here, let me get, since I just pulled in my driveway, I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi on so I don't lose signal. Yeah, dams, how's it going? I can do the work. Yeah, I don't want to be doing no working this time. I definitely wouldn't want to be crawling underneath there this time. I personally, I would probably end up paying somebody, which I'd regret it in the end, because I know it'd be a couple $1,000 if they had to do some things. We love you guys too. We appreciate it. Hey, Dams, how's the fishing going? It's pretty nasty where I'm at right now. I just like doing these little lives just to kind of boost my channel up a little bit more. You know how that goes. Oh, you live in Michigan? Okay. I never really paid attention to a lot of if you were in Jamie's live or not. There's too much for me to remember shit. I'm trying to remember how to do some of my fishing shit. Excuse my language, folks, but I try not to ask a lot of people where they're from. I understand. Yeah, I live at the bottom part of Michigan. I'll tell you what, it's pretty good snowing going on. And I know they're predicting more snow on Wednesday for us right here, but yeah, I definitely would investigate that before you do have burst pipes. But I would go along and leave all the faucets open, and if there's somebody inside that's going to be there, they can at least pay attention to it if it comes back on. I did end up with a new dash cam that I'm trying to get all figured out here, so I don't have to do this on my phone. I can just do this because this has got built-in. It's got infrared. But anyways, that's not what this is about. It's got a back camera and it's got a little screen. Hey, Dams, you doing any fishing? I might go out in a little bit on some of this open water and go throw something in and see if they're hungry. I'll be out snow plowing here in a little while. We can only do so much. And salt's not really doing any good right now because, yeah, I live in Hillsdale, Michigan. I ain't afraid to tell people. I don't care. I have a brother that lives over towards, yeah, I would leave the cold and hot open. Do you have hot water or is that frozen? Usually the hot water freezes before the cold does. With my experience. Excuse me, I had a phone call coming in. I apologized. Yeah, I would leave the one on the tub cracked open a little bit, and the one on your bathroom sinks and your kitchen sinks too. And if you're going to be there, you can definitely hear it come back on, or if somebody else is going to be there, they would definitely hear it. Yeah, I was supposed to be out of the snow plowing business, but Mama wasn't happy with me when I told her I wanted to go down to the bottom part of Texas, western Texas, to enjoy it. And she's like, no, not without me. So even though I sold it, I still work with the guy that I sold it for. I sold it to, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. Coldwater ain't that far away from me. 20-minute drive. Tank is inside. Oh, okay. You mean your bladder tank's inside? Or your hot water tank? If you're on city water, then there is no well. I'm going to turn this back around so people can actually see. There's the Blue Lagoon. I got a new windshield ordered for this little Ranger because I just bought this little truck. And it was parked, and some kids at the old man I got it from. Anyways, they throwed snowballs at it and had rocks in it, and it kind of shattered it up, and plus the cold made it crack more. But appreciate everyone stopping in and talking to me. And I'm probably going to go out to the lake and check out some of the ice while I'm on this live and see if anybody give a little ice fishing report. Hey, Dams, I know you live farther north of us. I'm sure that your guys' lakes, are they safe enough to get out on them yet? Yeah, my daughter just bought a house last year in Quincy. It belonged to an older gentleman that was handicapped because she works at the Coldwater Hospital. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about, was the hot water tank. That shouldn't be frozen by no means. You just got a water line somewhere frozen from it not trickling all night long. Do you have water in your bathroom and your kitchen? If you don't mind me asking? Or is it all of it frozen or just one of it frozen? I take it you don't have a lot of subscribers right now, so you can't go live. I think you need 50 subscribers to go live, Lawrence. I still got a lot of learning to do myself on this YouTube thing. Lots of it. Yeah, it's this camera that I got on my phone. It's a great phone, don't get me wrong, but it's not doing this snow. You really can't see. That's why I have this other camera system that I got, so it'll do it more justification. Subscribe to your channel, I appreciate that. Yeah, you gotta take 50, it takes 50 subscribers in order to go live. Well, you should be able to go live then. It's 53. If you got 53 subscribers, you should be able to go live. The best person would answer that would be Jamie, Lower Michigan Adventure, Jimmy Boy. He'd be the one, because he's taught me a lot about it, even though I've had this channel since 18, and I mainly didn't do it to do videos and all that. I just mainly did it just to record some of my life, and I still have a lot of videos from the past that I have not uploaded yet, because some of them I have to go through and delete a lot of the music, because you know, I like music, and a lot of my videos have music in them. What's that? Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. If anybody's subbing to me and they keep talking to me, I sub to them and I go on their channel. Here lately, I haven't been doing a lot because I've been doing a lot of work on different things, and I got to get caught up on my YouTube stuff. I try to answer the best I can to people. It could be, but yeah, if it's not allowing you to go live, I don't understand that. You should be able to go live by all means. Yeah, I'm not doing it for no money, honestly. I don't care about the money. Like I said, could I use some extra money? Yeah, but I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong. He's doing everything right because he wants to make a career out of this YouTube eventually, and I understand that. He's done a magnificent job. He showed me a lot of things, and I'm very appreciative of it. I just want to get like 1,500 subscribers, and that's it, because that's a lot of work. I'm not saying I'm not devoted to YouTube on my channel. I'm trying to be this year. A new thing I want to add to my channel. I just got to get off my butt because I see a lot of these other videos that people are editing, and that's my biggest problem right now is editing. Roof leak. I'm not for sure. You got some bad shingles on there or something, maybe? I don't know a lot about roofing. I mean, I've done some, but that's just for myself. I've never done it like professionally or anything like that. Although, years ago I put a metal roof on my place because I had a little leak going on. You know how mobile homes are. And I sealed it with really high dollar sealant. Instead of that aluminum stuff, I used that Henry's coating stuff, and it was expensive. So I said I don't ever want to do that again. So I ended up spending money. Well, I appreciate that. I'll do the same for you too. I always try to promote everybody. Everybody needs it. It's all just one big family out here as far as I'm concerned. Especially when the good people are, instead of all the trolls. But we'll have trolls the rest of our life. Even without YouTube, you have trolls. But Jamie won't be able to answer any of that until he gets out of work. I think he gets out of work at 1. And he'll probably, you can send him a message and talk to him. He gets home a little after, about 20 after 1:30. And he'll be able to give you more advice than I can about YouTube. And I apologize for that. I really do. I do some fishing over there on the other side of Coldwater, if you know 86. Yeah, maybe something's, I don't know. If it's metal, it shouldn't be leaking unless the screws they used, whoever did it, some of those screws might need to be tightened up because they usually have a little rubber seal around it. I'm not saying they won't leak. Sometimes, like my front porch, I had a little lean-to on my front porch there, and it started to leak through there, and I had to get up there and seal it. I'll be getting off this live here soon because I got to go inside my house, and I don't get very good phone signal where I live at out here between 2 lakes out in the country. The only way I get it to stay live at my place is use my Wi-Fi. But I appreciate the conversation with everyone. Yeah, not just Coldwater, but over there off of 86 all the way over to Colin and Mendon and all that. I fish all that over there. I grew up in this whole area here. I mean, I was born in Dearborn in the 60s, and then my parents decided to get out of there in the late 70s because we had a lake house over here in Hillsdale. We moved in there for a few years, and then my parents bought another house. But I know a lot about the bottom part of Michigan. Of course, me driving for years helped me out to learn a bunch of stuff and find these fishing holes. And a lot of places I can't go live from because of the, no phone service out that way too much. Yeah, I love that Henry's. I'm telling you, that's the best, in my opinion, out there. But I've sealed a lot of roofs with that, like my camper, and I might even do bed liner this year on my front porch because I want to change the color of the metal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was born in Oakwood Hospital back in the 60s. Dearborn was pretty bad, as far as I'm concerned, back in those days. Both my parents worked for Chrysler growing up, and they still work. They drove every day. That's out where they worked at a Chrysler for like 20 damn years, and then my mom, she said she couldn't do it no more, so she ended up working at Bose for like 15 years. My stepdad retired from Chrysler though. Yeah, it's pretty cold here where I'm at, here in Hillsdale. I don't think the trash is going to run today. Yeah, see, I got some neighbors. There's a lot of mobile homes out here where I live at because this used to be all nothing but lake houses out here. But I got a pretty good deal on this little place I'm at, and we added another trailer on the back side of it, and I just got to finish the outside. Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't get a lot of snow overnight. There's probably a total of 5 inches on the ground from the last couple of days. I still have family members that live in Lincoln Park. Westland. But some of all my mom's side of the family all moved up to Cadillac back in the day. I know. Yeah. I haven't been in that area in a while. I mean, I've gone through there when I went up and visited outdoors with Den, because he lives north of Detroit a little bit. Now, my father back in the 70s did a lot of mobile home parks. That's what his business was. I remember growing up with my stepdad, but my father would come get us on the weekends sometimes, and he was always busy setting mobile homes and everything in all them areas in the 70s and then into the early 80s until he had a trailer fall on him. Then he retired. Oh, okay. East Jordan, yep. Yeah, my parents would be at work and they would drop us off to a family member that lived on southwest side of Detroit, and that was pretty bad back in the early 70s, middle 70s. I went to Jeffries Elementary, and my sisters both went to I'm trying to remember that high school. Northwest. I'm just so glad my parents got us out of there. This little community I live in, I mean, is there crime? But not bad by no means. I appreciate everyone that stopped by and say hi. I'm going to be getting off of here so I can go inside and take some medicine, and then I'm going to go back out and do another little live. So look forward to the live. I'm going to give a lake report. I'm going to go out and check out the ice. Remember, this is Campfires and Dirty Tires saying keep that campfire lit and keep your tires dirty. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take it easy. Thank you.